When I showed them the scene and they actually went in for the fitting, like they were first like, wait, what do we have to do? We're gonna be wearing kurta pajamas and then we're wearing like Taliban gear? Like they were like, this is weird, right? Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Jasmeet Raina and today we're doing a scene breakdown from episode 3. This is the school drop-off scene, which is an absolutely ridiculous scene.
जसमीत छुट्टी वेले तेन पैक कर लेना हो सकदा थोड़ा जिहा ही लेट हो जाएगी डिपेंड करदा गुरुद्वारे प्रोग्राम कितना टाइम चलदा है
Okay.
Yeah, have a nice day.
This episode was framed in a way where you assume that young Jasmeet is going to be bullied because of his backpack, this like lame ass backpack that he got. Which is a real thing that happened. My dad got me this like knockoff Jurassic Park backpack when I was in like 6th or 7th grade, and I was like, dude, have you not tapped in? Like I'm not going to school wearing this backpack. But I was like, what's wrong with it? And so young Jasmeet is embarrassed about this backpack, and then also embarrassed about his dad just stepping out the car and like yelling at him in Punjabi. And then as soon as they step out of the car and he notices the kids around him, not really laughing, but they're more scared. And so that's when in his mind, young Jasmeet's like, why is that happening? Like, what's going on? And then when he looks back at his dad and his uncles, that's when that stark contrast, that shift happens, where they now are dressed like the Taliban. And the bag turns into a bomb and it gets really ridiculous and crazy and insane. But you know, that's where some of the anxiety goes as a kid. We were trying to play around with how we wanted this, even the scene to look, or even the contrast, because he lives in like the real world when he's holding up the backpack, and then when he switches into the Taliban gear. I really wanted it to look like what Hollywood sees Saudi Arabia, and it's like this sepia filter, this like yellow filter. It's like, oh, now we're in a foreign country. And so I wanted to play light on that situation. Framing this also as a news story then kind of, I guess, elevates it to another level and takes that and heightens that anxiety. Bus driver not worried, says it's chill. You know, just adding little bits of humor. Shout out to Jeremy. Baljinder Atwal, he plays my dad. Absolutely legendary actor. Sandeep, he plays Bakshish in the show. When I showed them this scene and they actually went in for the fitting, like they were first like, wait, what do we have to do? We're gonna be wearing kurta pajamas and then we're wearing like Taliban gear? Like they were like, this is weird, right? They shot the scene and then they went to go change, and when they came back to set, they're just decked out in this gear, and Sandeep, who plays Bakshish, had like an AK-47. I was like, this is insane. I'm like, what am I doing? What am I shooting? Definitely a very awkward scene to shoot, but I think that awkwardness helped some of the tension in that scene as well.